A person should live in this world like the flowers. You can't see them how they bloom, what time they bloom, but when they bloom, can only feel their fragrance, their love. Satisfaction you cannot have without realization. So before that, if I say you should be satisfied, it's just brainwashing. You cannot. After realization, because you have found that what satisfies you, spirit, that's why your priorities change. You get satisfied for nothing at all. You may do lots of labor to achieve something, and you can be absolutely frustrated and unhappy person. And you can be all the time blaming yourself, and the same person can be the happiest person. Some people do this much of work. You tell them, go and get a flower. Oh, Mataji, very difficult these days, Started. To get one flower, it means nowadays it's very expensive, you don't know. It used to be 1 pice, now it is at least 2 annas. Very difficult. Asha Baba, take 2 annas and go and get it. But how will I go? The bus is very difficult these days. Started. The flower will never come. Your 2 annas will be lost. Your bus fare will be lost. So a person who is satisfied is the most efficient person. Our country suffers from Nabhi chakra. That's why we are very inefficient people. For everything we have excuses. Like, this is not working because this was not working. Our inefficiency comes out of Nabhi chakra problem. If you are a satisfied person, your work is very satisfying also. If a lady has a good Nabhi, when she cooks her food, with very little food you feel very satisfied. Whatever she will do will be excellent. So for all Nabhi problems, one mantra one must remember is of satisfaction. Now we go to void. Though in the 7 layers it is little confused with Nabhi, but we have to see to void also. In dharma, in sustenance, we get happiness about it. When we try to be nice to someone, we get happiness out of it. But some people who are supposed to be dharmic can be horrid, so boring that you would like to run away from such people all your life. They are supposed to be very religious people. They get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, torture everyone around. Then they do their arti, rubbing of the sandalwood. Then having a bath with a big stotra going on. Everybody must wake up. Maybe the mother has slept very little. She is looking after her children or something going on. They must disturb everyone saying that they are dharmics. Very hot-tempered, angry people. This dharma can be neutralized in a very, very simple way. that dharma is your own concentration. Inward. Like you want to donate something to someone, it's just between you and God. There is no expression of it outside at all. If you are honest, God save me from many honest people, I tell you. Some of the so-called honest can be so blunt that you cannot go near them. They think if they are honest, then they have a right to cut everybody's throat. In Marathi language, you see, we have beautiful names for such people, you see, who are karmathas and absolutely dandeshahi, we call them, dandadhari. Such a pandit, if he is going from this side, go from the other side of the road. Otherwise he might just hit you hard. You ask him, what is it? Why did you hit me hard? Because you are not supposed to take your parting to that extreme of the head. Mataji has said the parting should be in the center. But it is for you, I have said it, not for anybody else. It should be concentrated on yourself. The dharma is for ourselves. Mataji has said, I am surprised sometimes at what I am saying. So many people have this bad habit of going around saying, Mataji has said that this should be done. Mataji has said this should be done. I don't know if I have said it or not. But why do you say? You should say, I say. Why don't you say that I say as Sahaja Yogi? But it is all your own. It's your own clearing that is important in dharma and not anybody else's. There's a relationship between you and your guru, direct. Supposing you come and tell me something that Mataji, this is between you and me. That is between you and me, though I am not bound by it, not at all. If it is necessary, I may speak it out. But 99% I'll keep it that as a secret. So it is the secrecy of your own dharma. The beauty of it is like this. You see the subtleties. Sukshmat Bhaga. If you are a dharmic man, it's so sweet, you know. Suddenly you find this shine appearing, like a diamond suddenly, with all the facets. Suddenly you find a person, oh, what a beautiful man he is. But you are not looking after yourself, looking after everybody's dharma. Then the same thing will happen. That the joy of dharma will only be felt if you limit it to yourself. That cannot be shared. Virtues cannot be shared. Can I share my virtues with you? I cannot. You can support it. Somebody has a virtuous man, then you can support him. But the joy of that dharma, that rasa falling into your heart, nobody else can enjoy it. You enjoy your own chastity. It is of course written, ki thou shalt not do, thou shalt not do. These are all commandments have come, but they can come only from God, not from you. Once you start doing it to others, you are finished. You have lost the joy of your dharma. Now we have one Mr. Kulkarni here. His dharma is like that. There are many like Mr. Patil is there. So many like that. I mean, I don't want to name any more, otherwise Jay will start jealousy. But we have lots of people who have a dharma within them, which just shows, suddenly. And you try to test them. They will just tell you, "But Mataji, त्याच्यात आमचं चुकेल तर." Absolutely on the point of dharma if you are. You will never teach dharma to others.